Hello there, everyone. Today I talk here with Select Star Gaming, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Last time in the MSQ, the Crystal Rays were formed, and then Elbert was talking about how there's like traitors in Ul'dah or something. That's not good. Should probably deal with that. There's also problems in Kurthis that we should probably help out with too. Oh man, there's so many people to help, so many things to do. And then there's side quests too, and apparently something about Garlean spies. What is going on? All in a day's work for the Warrior of Light. Coming to terms. Actually, no, let's start over. Coming to terms. An influential Ishgardian wishes to meet the Warrior of Light, and Alphino would like nothing more than to oblige him. We've been blessed with a rare opportunity, haven't they? An audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We're to treat with Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Emmerich wishes to meet the man behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent should see the wisdom of this plan when you requested permission to accompany me to Kurthis. Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I would remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. Alright, well, Sir Emmerich. What do you think, Minfilia? Should we do this? We probably should. I mean, come on. A meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador. By all means, I think it is a wonderful idea. We received no reports of apiary disturbances or unusual bestial activity of late, after all. If Alphino believes your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Antecedent, I take it you has explained the situation? He has. Yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I give no small amount of thought. Alas, I know more than is generally known. Oh, no. Let's reread that line. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of Abalathia's spine. Ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean Alliance, formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the Alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silver Tear Skies. Since which time, their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas, even when the calamity loomed large. And on the field of Cartano, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell Alamigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why, not. Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction? I should hope so, rather than the lowly messengers who've been fobbed off with in the past. This time, we should meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their heart. We have something they desire, though we have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point, and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Yaranthe. Our old friend, Lord Harshaphant, is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. Alright, let's head over. Ah, Yaranthe. Ever a welcome sight. Our hearths have been soaked a-blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Ah, good Master Alphino. An honor, as always. Likewise, Lord Harshaphant. Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid, as you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Oh, nonsense! Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fort Tom may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt you'll discover that Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of great concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Emmerich arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You're doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. Oh God. By the warmth of our hearth. But if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray, inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. We've been expecting you, sir. Pray, take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It's good God. It's just the ears. That's, without the ears, I'm not quite as tall.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the Primal Menace. The Beast Tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Interesting.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers.
Oh, come on.
I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
What do you want?
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
Yes.
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
Uh-oh.
What is the meaning of this? The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked.
The second one to Mordona, or is this a different one? Because I swear to God.
It was Iceheart, my lord. What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
That's it. I'm getting me mallet. The Intercession of Saints. Recent developments have given Alphato much to consider. Just when we were starting to make progress, and to make matters worse, the caravan I spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Harshafant and find out what he has learned. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friend. But the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then, as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. So either they're watching all points of exit, or there is a traitor. 'Twould be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route, the knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet worn. We must act swiftly. As Lord Harshafant said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths here and there. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their own findings. Could you stop targeting our supplies in Mordona? We need those. It's very rude. Oh god, that's the pants I randomly picked? Ugh. with all these like gear, equipment, rewards we're getting from these quests, since none of them are going to be better than like the Ironworks gear, I really don't care what we get, so I'm just randomly picking. It doesn't matter. Some of it I might use for like glamour or whatever, it's possible. But I'm not going to take the time to like carefully examine each piece at this time. The only exception is headpieces. Those I will examine and be like, hey, can I wear this? Because if I can wear it, I'll pick it. If I can't wear it, I don't give a shit. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Oh? Lord Hirschfeld bid you speak with us. Ah, the USB. Right. Beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier to just steal it. Though a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they keep prepared. Probably with wagons of their own, heading the way off. But pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis not a speculation. Might be it's a squire receiving care at the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. Oh, so I don't get to actually investigate, I just, okay. I thought I'd get to, like, look at things. Fine, I'll go talk to the squire. The only survivor of the attack. Which means that both attacks now, they left somebody alive, intentionally or not. Because the merchant got smacked upside the head, and then there was this guy. And they are both, presumably, the sole survivors. Actually, no, I guess the merchant was from a different attack, maybe? I'm not sure if the merchant was from that same attack or not. I don't think they were. No, that's not the right building. Am I going up or am I going down? Ah. Noted. Oh, you've come to ask about the attack, have you? We'll keep upon them for the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims will mark them as lost and ill-equipped for a journey further. Our leader called out to them and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly, she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought. Some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same. Else, why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words, but I couldn't hear him, and then she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I don't know, I didn't know what had happened until I saw the snow turn red. And then, there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead, and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't. I mean, they'd have killed me. So I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. Another primal awaits us, probably. Assumedly. We don't technically know. But Shiva is possibly the biggest named summon in Final Fantasy history that has not appeared in this game's story at this point. Not at my point, but at Yer and Thay's point in his adventure, she was the biggest name not to appear yet. She's in almost every game. Almost every game that has summons. Is she possibly in all of them? No, because Final Fantasy XII is odd. 12 has completely different set of summons than the usual crew. Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? Well, it seems Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. And who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the in Caridian, Master Alphino. Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who laid down with dragons. That seems dangerous. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture, particularly when it concerns the patron saint of heretics. Wait, you say she's their patron saint? Oh no. It all makes sense now. Lord Harshapant, what was the caravan's cargo by chance? Well, as I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe with a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Harshapant, you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern. Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphino. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Reverend's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I am sure you would not miss this for the world. Ah, what's another god to slay? Strength in unity. Woe betide the heretic who crosses Alphino Levelier. Levelier? Shit. For they shall feel the full force of his fury. The persistent attacks on our caravans seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem, to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. But now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Menphilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Yerente, pray, join me in White Brim Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillamont should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there, then. Good luck. Are gonna summon Shiva. Who's the next biggest summon after Shiva that hasn't been in this game yet? I would think it's... And granted, whatever name I say does not guarantee that they're going to be in the game eventually. I will say this game does have most... at this point, yeah, most of the important summons are in this game in some form. Some in forms that are kind of sad, but they're definitely here, and it's great. I love it. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to join the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Drillamont. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at, you guessed it, Snowcloak. That self-same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I've heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to wipe them in front as well. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you'll agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Emmerich. And so it begins, my friend. Though I dare say it will prove an all-too-brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means, but if we can locate the heretic's lair, mayhap Lord Drillamont has one in mind. Yes. Excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray, speak, and it shall be done. Dark words, dark deeds. Only the naive place all of their hope in the success of a single solution, and Lord Drillamont is anything but. It seemed as though we are always one step behind, our quarry ever just beyond our reach. But I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn. I must confess to having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the self-same result. Fortunately, we're not without other opinions. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Guillaume. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thought. As that's the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in future. Accordingly, we've conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in White Brim Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will take a note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir John Tremont in the yard. I'd have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with another heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. And even if he did, we will just adjust them in some form. Like moving up a timetable or something. I don't know. Let's go find out if we have a traitor. They're probably gonna be a traitor. It'd be a weird story moment if they were just like on the way to the bakery or something. Suspected heretic leaves for the southwest gate. Well, time to go follow him. He won't notice us flying up above him. The suspected heretic follows the road east. The suspected heretic heads south, not heading to Snowcloak. Where is he going then? Is there a hidden bakery? I don't see him. Did we lose him? Hey! Where in the seven hells are you guys? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your still duties to the bloody echo. Lower your voice, or they'll hear us and wipe her in front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are in Snowcloak. This is what you bring to me. What you knew about. Prominence and Boulder down to use the tunnels. Damn before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, you waste my time again. Is that clear? Definitely a traitor. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? I see. I shall demand detained at once. His guilt is plain. Or that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. You'll see the heretics are aware of our operation, and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans. They be rooted out and put to the sword. First Blood. The Allied forces at Snowcloak are in danger, and Lord Drillamont would have you assist him in ensuring their safety. We've long suspected that the heretics is a network of secret tunnels to traverse the Highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways. The heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durandare Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. Knowing nothing about enemies' numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you will consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they will take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray, Rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Halone is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Yarente. The lives of our allies are at stake. Alright, let's go get Boulder Downs ready. Oh boy. Ambush again. Ah, there it is. There's actually a tunnel down here? Oh, no. It's not. Okay. Back to Dromont. Might have no word of your coming, Yarente. What has happened? What is that in your hand? By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered, and... No. We've not them in despair. Not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to continue with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others. And I'll wager they are on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitors you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered, the timetable of the guardsman's watches at our outpost in Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we had caught him sooner. With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They could use their tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now. But the heretics may already be in position. House Steward there must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing Knights from the Stone Vigil. I can see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. The path of the righteous. Lord Drillmont recognized the situation in Snowcloak is coming to a head. Decisive action must be taken. Time is of the essence here, aren't they? While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not, that they are cut down and their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Emmerich everything we've discovered. On my way. Wait, which one of these is Snowcloak? Okay, that one. There he is. Yante! This is a welcome surprise. Perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we've had to uncover the hidden... You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Levellier been informed? The Braves must be made aware. Is he here? Yep, there he is. It must be here. I am certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? 'Tis but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy is at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it! This is all wrong. Iceheart is a scrambling to save our own skins. We should rightly be staining every sinew to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is! Come here, girl! They just call Alphino a girl? That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ul'dah. There will be others nearby. You must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levellier. There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we've secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels. After spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly, the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha! As I suspected, amongst this board of tunnels was the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Some of the others, we're going in. A moment, Alphino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. I cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge at this point as we enter the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers will be more a hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies will become an obstacle to escape. change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir American, keep the heretics at bay here. You will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so say that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies. They're not too many, or Papa Lima will sulk. Oh, hang on, not yet. Okay. Talk to you first. The entrance to the funnel, sir? Or tunnel, I mean. It's just over here. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never have noticed it. Per Simeric's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Snowcloak is now accessible. Something I got out of the habit of doing is looking at duty support and seeing who will be joining us in each of our things. I forgot to go look. Oh, never mind. I guess I didn't get out of the habit because none of the trials, Leviathan, Ramu, and Goking Mugmug the 12th, are listed here. Huh? But like the naval was. Interesting. Well. Snowcloak, we just be accompanied by a Scion Marauder, Thaumaturge, and Lancer, which I would like to assume are our same buddies from before, but now with updated armor. That said, we are of course going in with real people. Let's see what the dungeons has to say. Formed in the aftermath of the calamity, the Great Ice Wall has long been thought an impenetrable barrier between central and western Kurthus. In truth, however, the wall is riddled with hidden tunnels, which Iceheart and her followers have used as the base of operations. You have been tasked with exploring one such tunnel in the hopes that it will lead you to the heretics' leader. Yet what dangers await are anyone's guess. Oh, oops. Let's go in. Oh, we got a chocobo person. They got big chocobo head. Who's my tank? Vera. Vera is my tank. But I thought I was the Vera. Alright, oh, we're gonna keep going. Okay. I'm gonna re-up your regen. Okay, I think we're stopping here. Oh my god. It has been a while since I had to cure in a dungeon. Oh boy. Please stop taking damage. Okay. Take another regen. Alright, just a bear is all that's left. We can kill a bear easy. Alright, just one pack of enemies. And then we got a boss over there. Wandel, we can already see what it is. Alright, I'm just gonna slap regen on our tank to start things out. I don't remember this boss. I remember the last boss, or at least I think that's what the last boss is in this dungeon. Oh, we do not want any more of those ice stacks. Those seem bad. 4 of them will just freeze us. I don't know why. Am I supposed to move when that's happening? I don't know what the deal is. Next time that attack comes up, I'm gonna just move around. Well, I don't know quite what that mechanic was, but we lived. All right, we're gonna keep going. Regen on Phoenix. Oh god, tank. Yeah, I'm gonna benediction you. I'm a little worried. They got the triple digital. It's like, they're gonna. At this rate, it's not gonna go well. Oh god. Come on, Beer. Oh god. Tank, please. Whoa. Okay. We're gonna be fine now. Boss number 2, the Yeti. Nothing when this boss comes to me to mind either. It's been a long time, I feel like, since I ran Snowcloak. It's not a very common one that I see. Oh, I remember this. Okay, so stay with the snowballs. Stay away from the big snowball, because that'll happen. Okay. This is get out, get in. Now we got to spread away from each other. Medica 2. gonna back up just a bit. Phoenix, you need a little bit more help. There we go. Oh, guys, okay. Red Mage, I get it though. I told as a normally a DPS main, I get it. You're trying to greed for the kill and before he could pull out the mechanic. I've been there. Oh, this is the antique stuff. We actually do not want this. That's not going to be worth our time to even bother with. You can turn that into something in Revenant's Toll to get some equipment, but I'm not going to bother. Oh, God, get away from that. Oh, God. Oh, I don't want to be there. All right, we're almost to the end. It's going to be the last pull. He's probably going to pull everything. No, are we just going to stop here? Huh. Okay. Probably because these Harriers, if you kill them fast enough, or if you don't kill them fast enough, they will regain all health and turn into something else, so... do it pull by pulse, you can just focus on the Harriers. I see the logic. Oh, we didn't pick up the key. Let's see if I can move the achievement window somewhere else. I really don't like it being over my buttons. But this is Finbrer, final boss of Snowcloak. And you can actually get a mount to Finbrer somewhere, somehow. I don't remember exactly. I have it on my main account, but I don't remember where I got it from. Alright, so these crystals. We need to hide behind one. And now we get away. Oh, I was not fast enough. And neither was Phoenix or... Oh my god. We suck. Alright, emergency heal out to the two of you. Get a heal out on the tank. Get a heal out on me. And now Medica 2. Alright, here it goes again. Alright, the cracked crystals, don't hide behind those. Oh no. Get the two of you back the hell up. Benediction. Let's get Medica 2. I'm gonna lucid dreaming. Phoenix, I'm gonna start power healing you. Alright, good. You're already back up. Not bad. Oh, fuck you. God damn it, Fenrir. Bulker, you need help. Alright. Over here. I need help now. Are we all over here? We are not. Phoenix! Rescue! It's too late! Fuck! I was too late on swift casting the res. I got frozen. Oh, this bad. Holy shit. Ah, I'm back up. Shh. Okay, Bulker, you're gonna have to wait. Just give me a second. All right. I got you. Oh, Phoenix. Thank God they're using their limit break. Phoenix? Oh, come on! I was just... Son of a bitch. That was a little stressful. Not gonna lie. But we managed.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light.
Listen, all I know is you were attacking caravans for the people I'm taking care of, so don't.
I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Well, that took longer than I expected. What news here, aren't they? So Iceheart, but the pseudonym. Not that it matters. That you managed to escape is regrettable. But from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. 12 be praised, aren't they? We may yet turn the situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow scions have not been idle. Minfilia and Urianger have been busy perusing the archives of House Fortom, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. I'm one of those people. Doubt truth to be a liar. In times of simmering hostility, Sir Kylene would undoubtedly appreciate the aid of an unsuspected adventurer. I say, are you the... forgive me. I am Kylene, a bannerman of House Halenot. Are you not the adventurer who proved our liege lord's innocence? Also, could you please not stand on our table? Please. Well, you are force of metal true, sir, and I rejoice to meet you, for there is a delicate mission that only a man most steadfast may be trusted with. From high upon Monument Tower, we keep watch over the doings of the Garlean outpost. They've been far too active for our heart's ease lately. We must discourage these forays without resorting to outright hostility. Make a round of the 3 hotspots and look for any trace of the Garleans. So your Paramons awaits the Aurum Vale for your report. The speed of the Fury to you, and her route as well. Alright. I can't fly out of here from the top. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Oh. Now we can easily get out of here. So nice. Simple and clean, you could say. Where am I? Ah, here we go. Imperial short sword. Oh no. They're here. An Ekis is what they call their lancers. Signifiers are their thaumaturges. I like how they have different names for, like, the Amalja, the Kobolds, the Guardians. They all have, like, different names for the units that are, like, their typical classes that they fight like us. I like it. Instead of just being like, oh, Garlean Bard. Or, actually, it wouldn't be Bard. It'd be like, Garlean Archer. Amalja Archer. Nah. We get a little bit more personality. A Garlean-like man, huh? Well, you're definitely wearing the Garlean uniform. You ask about a soldier of Garlemald? Ha! This savage land is outside the fold of the Empire. 'Twould be strange indeed for you to see a Garlean here. You doubt me? I care not. Dude, you literally said this savage land. Only a Garlean would do that. I almost typed in /savage instead of /out. Why would a soldier of Garlemald venture into enemy territory? An enemy foolish as well as barbaric, for none can resist our... What I mean to say is, the mighty Ah, damn it. Retreat! Or we're just gonna let him live. I mean, it's fair, he didn't try to kill us. So, he can live for now. For now. Maybe he dies in Castrum later. Because these quests, while we're doing them way after, they still technically take place before we went to the Castrum and did all of our stuff there. Oh, fuck off, Snow Wolf. You little shit. Oh, 3 enemies, huh? Alright, I'm gonna wait for you to get in position. You're not gonna get in position. Unless I move here. Yeah, come on. Perfect, thank you! Doom Spike. I can stand the damager, it's fine. I didn't lose enough health to be worried. And now that Signifier is dead, we can kill the Secutor. Oh, fuck you, Liquirius. Healing your ally. Who said that was allowed? I didn't. Alright, well, we searched for the Guardians. And now to the Oran Vale to report. What? All 3? You found Guardians at all 3 locations? Oh, we'd have spied them slipping over the border from Mordona to survey something, but these forays will be more frequent than we thought. We must increase patrols in the area. I bid you beware, adventurer. If your footloose ways lead you to Mordona, return safely and be our eyes in the wilderness again. Dirt and ashes. Word is that Wolgin seeks an extra pair of hands. There's a ruined camp to the west of here. You know the place. What I do is recover what I can from the site and bring it back here. The guild's good, and the work is plentiful, but I'm feeling a bit done in, to tell the truth. I could use a little help. If you're looking for some honest work, use the sledgehammer to break the locks from the crates and bring back a few of the boxes inside. Let's say 3? Okay. Crazy, oh god, why am I taking the control? the hell? Crazy about crystals. Nepal Tayun would like you to help her teach a lesson. Woe betide any wavekin that stands between a scholar and her research. The Crystal Tower is more than my chosen field. It is a passion. That a structure of such magnitude could appear overnight on the heels of the calamity? Well, in the 5 years since, its mysteries have resisted my patient courtship. But I will wear down its modesty, or my name is not Nepal Tayun. You know the crystallized plain to the west of Revenant's Toll, do you not? All my glittering research to date points to an important discovery to be made in that glittering expanse, likely the key to the tower itself. And yet I am just unjustly barred from a closer look at those crystals by Nixes. Ugh. Nixes. Now, you understand, do you not? They must die, those Nixes. I will not suffer them to keep me from penetrating the secret of the tower. I hear ya. And then all these other quests here, we're not going to be picking up those right now, because they're all level 50. And we'll pick them up at a later point. Right now we're doing everything that's sub 50. Crystalline formation. Alright, I'll check this out. Bad frog. Don't you pull me down, bitch. Oh, another one spot. I didn't even notice. I was like, why has the music not stopped? Alright, that's one. I don't know where the other site is. So let's just pick up these crates for now. Then we'll go head up to it. Broken. Oh, fuck off, Nyx. You are such a pain in the ass. I hate these frogs so much. Sledgehammer. Break it down. Love that sound effect. So good. If that Nick started walking towards us, I was about to freak. Like, ugh, fuck off. Alright, oh, and here's the other one. The crystalline formation. And here we're gonna have some Nixes. Mage's Valor, we'll do that. Oh, there's actually 2 Nixes. Wait, 3 at once? What the hell? Yo, fuck you! Fuck you, game. That was rude. Did not appreciate. You already saw the Nixes? Well, it's been barely... After all, I'm still quite flushed from my outburst earlier. They were dead, and my rage had cooled? Well, that's quite lovely. They had it coming, those hoppers. The Crystal Tower is still foremost in my mind, but adventurers may bear some studying too. Perhaps as a side project? That's a bit more of an experimental research. I shall find you a blood pact to sign. No? No? You find the crates? Good, good. Let's have what you found inside. It looks like just random supplies. Well, I ought to be ashamed of myself for hiring another to do my own job. But there's no cozening myself. It makes me heart sore to go there. the Calamity made it thus. In case you didn't already know, that was Camp Revenant's Toll, a hub for venturers. Many a merry day and night I've spent there. 'Twas my abode at the crossroads. Never paid much mind to the name of these parts in the Calamity, but Revenant's Toll, not exactly a lucky sort of name. I wish for the 12 that they had changed it to something else when they built this new camp. It wearies me, is all, going there and sorting through the mess. Sometimes I come across something I know well, and it weighs heavy on my heart. The organ of choice. Looking brighter-eyed than when last you saw her, Wolgame is ready to do a little money-making. Don't get me wrong, there's more to these parts than just nasties and sad memories. I was on a mud puppy run myself before I took the salvage job, and now I aim to reap twice as many livers. Twice as many livers. Twice? What the fuck? Well, what's it for? Well, physicking for the old touch trap, of course. Mud puppy liver fetches a very pretty price from the market. As pretty as the petticoats, that's the cause of the demand, I'll wager. Here, how about you give me a little hand? I'm still a little done in. It'll be worth the good to have someone else helping me. You can fetch 5 livers, can't you? I guess. Begone, Nix! I'm done with you. Now I kill mud puppies. My main target, my tail! There's something I really wish that quests like this would do. Like, hey, look, it could be mud puppies or lintic mud puppies. What's the difference? One's a little bit strong. Oh, hang on. Like, why can't it be like? Is the lintic mud puppy liver really gonna be that different? Come on. Let me do either or. Alright, we need one more mud puppy. But I think they're all dead. Because yeah, that's another lintic. So yeah, here's why, like, let me kill a lintic instead of a mud puppy. Because all the regular mud puppies are dead, and you want me to kill... Oh, wait, I did get them all. The hell? Never mind, I quit my bitching. Just gonna move on. How'd you like the fog pins? Free leechings every day of the year. But you got the livers, didn't you? I sure did. There's the slimy gold. Nicely cut, too. Here's your gill. You didn't try to eat the mud puppies, did you? Don't. Poisoned or muddy. Those are the only flavors. Do they work? Oh, lad. Everything works, and nothing is good enough for them that's got the kind of gill to spend on such things. She's got more for us. I was not expecting her to have so much. Heart of Serment. Wolgame has a mind to send you to the Garlean crash site to the east. Ever gone a few paces east? It's not much to look at, but there's pieces from the Garlean wreck for the taking. Rust held together with a prayer most of the time, but now and then, there's a nice plate off an airship. Time was, adventurers sallied out to Revenant's Toll thinking the Garlean salvage would make them rich. Sore disappointed they were. Thomfred at the bakery, he was one. Came for the Magitech? Save for the marzipan, I tell him. But now that hardly anyone bothers, there's steady pickings. Go on, give it a try. I'll pay you top gill if you can find 8 good bits. If you find something likely, go to Wandering Breeze over at St. Coinex Find and ask him what the stuff's worth. He knows his Garlean relics, that one. Alright, so we need to go pick up some scrap metal, basically. Which is overlapping with that fate. How lovely. We're gonna get attacked. I hate it. We'll start with the stuff away from it. Oh god, and it just started. Still got 11 minutes left. Ugh. No, game, I'm not in the fate. Please, eat shit. Gonna try and stay away from them. Okay, see the one there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. I got my eye on you, Gigas. Alright, I found 4 good bits. Oh, you sneaky bugger. I'm glad I checked back here. Anything else right here? Got one. Try to be a sneak on me. Nah. Okay, that is everything with that spot, though. We got one from here, but is there one inside of it? No. Ah, here's the last 2. Right, and now we need to go to St. Coinex Find and talk to Wandering Breeze. There they are. Good evening to you. Is there something you require? Yeah, can you look over this stuff? You want to know what these are? Well, huh. So there is still meat left to pick off the bone. This is made of cermet, a Garlean alloy. Greatly resistant, some might say impervious to cannon fire, and beyond our capacity to create. We can produce our own. There could be cermet pouring out of every metalworks in every city. Or maybe if we knew what metals sire this alloy, we'd use the knowledge in other ways. Are you not wanting us to study these then? Just information. Well, let me guess. Well, game. Air the pieces back and tell her again that the Suns are not here to provide free appraisals. Sorry. She didn't tell me. Do you want money? Because I can put it on her tab. Do do do, ba da da. Well, is it to be Magitech or Marzipan? Did you find anything good? I did, actually. Well, laddie. All Garlean cermet, huh? That'll fetch something high. Wide and handsome from a trader. What? They can change the tide of war? Huh. Your problem, lad, is that you think too much. These are worth a good bit of gil, and the only tide you should worry about is the tide of ale you can summon with your share of it. But you're right about something. I should learn more about these loys so I don't have to go to the Suns hat in hand. Huh. Here. That's your share. Remember what I said about ale? If I find more of these cermet pieces, who knows? Maybe I would be able to pay Wandering Breeze what I owe him in a couple of moons.